Awesome. Hey guys, I'm super live. I'm super excited to do a live stream today in our group for the authentic badasses. I understand, obviously, we keep growing daily, and there's going to be some new faces that perhaps actually haven't met me or haven't hung out with me live. So I'm tuning in, give you a little bit of an update, but really the call is about just talking to you about literally it's the 30th of June coming up, which means we're going to be halfway throughout the year. Time to review your goals, see where you are, and see where you want to be tracking comparing to what you set out to do and achieve this year. And also it's obviously the start of the financial year coming up too, right? 1st of July means new financial year, which for some of you in business may be a really cool opportunity to, set the bar higher and set new goals again. So it's a really crucial time of the year. So that's what we're going to talk about, and we're going to look at how we're going to get you to strive even higher. If you are joining me live, then make sure you say hello. We've got some comments below. Some of the calls we have been doing in the last month have been really awesome. There's been a lot of you there asking me lots of questions, so we've had really great conversations. Hey Maria, so make sure that you definitely do ask questions if you're on the call. Apart from that, I'm going to give you a little bit of an update, I guess, on where I am. Obviously, there's been a lot of things happening. I'm not going to bore you too much in terms of my personal life, but rather kind of share with you what's going on business-wise, because that's really what you guys are probably interested in, and some of the content I'm going to be unleashing onto you. So let's get started. I guess, the main thing is, as I said, we are marking a really cool time. It's halfway throughout the year. It's actually perfect almost for me because I've just moved officially, or not officially, not don't need to do any of those, like officially, even though I've kind of been in Germany for the past 3 months. But now I just returned from Australia. I've lived in Australia for 9 years. And before that in London for about 5.5 years. And my time has come to say goodbye to Australia, to officially, as I said, really settle now and start a brand new chapter in Germany with my fiance. And of course, that is leading me to totally review where I am in business, of how I want to choose to continue to do business, what I've achieved already, and what else I want to be doing. Until probably about 3-4 months ago, I was a location-free hustler, and I've traveled the States extensively and Europe to really just, grow my business and share my message of authentic confidence and how to just fucking own it. And obviously, when you least expect it, then that's when sort of love comes and finds you. And so, obviously, my life has had a tremendous amount of change. I've undergone a lot of changes in the last few months, and so now I'm living in Germany, which is super exciting. But again, it just dawned on me that it's also like mid-year, and what perfect time to review where you're at. So I'm currently doing the same. Like, there's like a whole heap of stuff lying here. Like, if you can see, I've got like journals and like maps everywhere of just sort of, looking at what I wanted to achieve this month, and where I am and where I want to go. And obviously, you keep growing as your business grows, and the other way around, your business grows as you keep growing. And obviously now I'm at a different stage, and it's really interesting to see where I'm going with this. So I think the biggest thing is for you guys, if you're, if you haven't set goals at the beginning of this year because you don't feel like you achieved them anyway, then you need to come and have a chat to me, and I need to kind of slap you around the face, because we should be having goals every single year. And of course, we need to review them, at least I do it every 3 months, if not 6 months, to kind of see where we're tracking. So if you haven't set goals, we need to chat, because it's never too soon to set goals. If you have set goals, then obviously it's time to review and see where you're at. And really, I think the way I like to do it is review, reflect, progress, and then project. Okay, so there's the four stages that I like to review your goals. So first of all, you want to reflect on what you've done, what you've achieved, how far you've come, where perhaps there are some gaps and you're like, you know what, I really wanted to do X, Y, Z, but I haven't achieved it. Perhaps you haven't made the amount of money that you've made yet. Perhaps you've not lost the amount of weight that you're looking to lose. Maybe perhaps your relationships aren't as awesome as they are. I don't know if you can hear that in the background. That's the washing machine going. That's all. That's funny. But as I said, you got to be really honest about what you set out to do and what you've achieved. That's sort of the reviewing part, right? Usually I believe like it's in different areas of life. Like you're not going to just set goals for one area of life, but usually it's like the three main areas, and that's your business, your lifestyle, your relationships, and then of course your health, well-being. And they're like the three main areas, and then on top of it, you might have some travel and some adventure. You might have some money goals in terms of savings. You might have some big events coming up, like, you know, engagements or weddings, or I don't know, 50th birthdays or 30th or childbirth. That's just not the first stage. You're going to just literally review what you've set out to do and where you're at. It's like taking stock. Then you're going to reflect, and that is more, you know, more so going inwards and ask yourself honestly, like, where did you not step up? Where did you not learn the skills that you needed to learn? Where did you not do the do? Where did you procrastinate? Where did you self-sabotage? Where did you doubt yourself? Where did you let fear get in the way of you stepping outside your comfort zone in order to become that person, right, who gets those goals, who gets those really high, ambitious achievements that you set out to do? And, you know, if you're hanging out in my group, you know that my message is all about, it's never about how much you do. It's all about who you are as a person, and then usually going backwards and taking aligned action based on the person that you are looking to become. So it's all about, to me, success is all about 80% mindset, 20% action. When that action comes from a place of alignment, knowing that you are in flow on purpose, you know what you want to achieve, and you're taking consistent action. But when you're lacking authentic confidence, when you're lacking that little bit of badassery that is literally taking you to the next level, if you're letting fear hold you back because you're getting stuck in overwhelm, or because you let comparison get the better of you and getting sucked in about what other people achieve and you're not doing, or perhaps you have a sense of wanting to get it right, like, you know, perfectionism, and therefore not taking action, or perhaps just being too horrible, like too strict with yourself. You know, we are always our own worst critic. Then, you know, you need to reflect, and you need to, again, be super honest about, okay, cool, I haven't achieved X, Y, Z, but it's not really a time for punishment. It is really a time to reflect internally of where I haven't become that person yet to truly step up to that level to get the results that I want, right? So you got review, reflect. Now, then you go progress. Now we're looking at the next stage in terms of what sort of progress do you want to make, and then that's obviously going to take you to the next level. So think about progress. So you might think about, okay, what are the skills that you need to learn? Maybe you need to start investing more time. Maybe you need to invest more energy. Maybe you need to invest in a mentor, into an accountability buddy, into whatever, to make sure that you are now learning those skills to step up in your business or in your relationships or in your health. Maybe it's about time management. Maybe it's just saying, do you know what? I got to prioritize myself more so that I can actually make the time to get shit done, right? So this is where you progress. This is where you're looking at progress. This is where you're looking at the growth stage of the next month, 3 months, 6 months, because at the end of the day, we've still got 6 months to go. So there's like still a shitload of stuff that you can achieve. So there is like 6 months of progress to be had. But what sort of progress do you need to make? Who knows? You will only know if you take step 2, go inwards and review, excuse me, on what or where are you not stepping up to become that authentic badass bitch who hustles like a mofo, but also gives herself the permission to receive as a goddess queen who has it all on her terms right now, right? And then number 4 is projection. So literally the 4th stage of your review is to then project, okay, you know what, I'm going to really celebrate right now, actually, because I've achieved X, Y, Z. I realized that there's still some gaps and I'm not quite where I want to be, even though really, let's face it, we are never, ever going to get where we want to go. Like there's always like room to grow and things to do and impact to make, right? But you're going to celebrate on how far you've come. You're going to give yourself a pat on the back. You're going to be really kind to yourself by realizing that, you know what, fuck it. I'm going to step up. I need to make some progress. I need to invest time, money, emotion, and energy into myself and to take myself to the next level so that I can now achieve these goals. And then you're going to project what it is that you want to achieve over the next 6 months. And you want to do this in terms of your business, the type of impact you want to make, the type of people you want to work with, what are your ideal clients, what sort of services you're going to offer, what sort of products are you going to offer, how are you going to make your money, how much money do you want to make, what is that going to look like. Maybe you need to do some financial reviews and break it down, set some goals and break it down in terms of, products and services need to be sold, or type of events you want to run, or the type of people you want to work, or the type of, the type of money that you want to charge. It could be that you're still having a huge health and fitness goal that you want to achieve. Maybe you started a new sport, a new hobby, that you're still not there where you want to be, and so you're setting yourself a new level of excellence. And then think about your relationships, think about your lifestyle, think about time freedom, all of those. And then really, I want you to have fun with this. Don't beat yourself up and go, you know what, the first 6 months kind of been okay. I've honestly not shown up as much as I could, and it's all horseshit. And so I'm just gonna eat lots of chocolate and drink lots of wine and gonna get back to it when I feel like it. No, honestly, this is never about punishing yourself. This is just about being super honest and say, you know what, fuck it. I've been playing small. I've honestly not really stepped up to the level that I know I can, but I just got to be honest with myself and realize that I've got to invest in myself if I want to have more and do more, because obviously you know this, right? That if you want to do more and have more, it comes down to being more. And have fun with setting goals in terms of what you want to achieve. But here's the thing, I'm going to be really honest. If nothing changes, you're not going to change. If you're just going to set some goals and put them on paper, they look pretty, but then what comes of it? Here's the thing again, you're not going to change just by, manifesting and writing goals down and setting the intention out. Yes, that's a huge part of it. But think about the progress. Think about the area that you need to progress, where you need to step up, where you need to learn something about yourself. And here's the thing, honestly, you know what I stand for. All about being an authentic badass, having the authentic confidence to be a badass bitch, to have it all on your own terms. I can tell you now that whatever action you haven't taken, whatever progress you are looking to make, is always going to come back to you somehow, somewhere, having fears around being it all, about being seen, about being heard, about being unapologetically you, about, stepping outside your comfort zone. You've got some fears, and that is the shit that you really need to deal with. Get rid of the stories, get rid of the fears, learn how to really step up, to readjust your values, to know what you stand for, to know your boundaries, to have the authentic confidence, to step outside your comfort zone. Even though it might feel a little bit unfamiliar, it's not going to make you go up in flames, but to really have that firm inner belief, to know that if you want it all, you can have it all on your own terms if you give yourself permission to be it all. So that's kind of a short snippet of what it's all about, and you know that. But as I said, really what I wanted you to do is get you to think about where you are in your life right now, given the fact it is nearly halfway through the year of 2016. Give yourself the 4 stages of reviewing your goals and your impact, your money goals, your travel goals, whatever goals you've had, and do the 4 stages: review, reflect, progress, and project. I hope you have fun with that. If you have any questions on that, then certainly let me know. I've not seen any questions, so I guess you guys are just watching. It's interesting, like I think there may be a little bit of a change. Like I can see who's joined the conversation, but I think that there are other people in the back of it who I don't know that they're there. So perhaps Facebook's done some changes. I don't know. Anyway, what else do I want to tell you? There's some cool dates for us that we need to know, or you guys need to know. So make sure that you grab pen and paper, or I may even announce the calls again in the comment section below. And that is next Tuesday. We've got our first monthly Let's Get Sassy, Savvy and Sexy call for the Authentic Badass Tribe. So if you remember, that's our first training, which is going to be super fucking exciting, if I may say so myself. Number two, obviously, you know that as part of the group, I do a monthly training. Actually, I do 2 monthly trainings. I do an authentic masterclass and I do a confidence party. So we're going to have our monthly authentic confidence class next Thursday, which is the 23rd of June. But of course, I'm going to send you flyers and make them look pretty. Well, I don't actually make them look pretty. My amazing PA makes them look pretty, but we're going to get those details to you. And then finally, if you missed the online workshop that I ran last month, I'm going to do it again because I think it kind of fits in perfectly with the half-year mark. And it's the workshop is called How to Make Epic Shit Happen, taking you from lost in translation to implementation. So super perfect timing, actually, if I may say so myself, about you have to do this exercise though. So you have to kind of make the reviewing part to say where you are right now, where you want to go, realizing that there's some gaps. And at the end of the day, it's about implementation. And I'm going to show you how you can take some new knowledge, how you can make progress, and how you can implement it to make sure that the rest of this year are going to be super fucking amazing on your own terms. All right. So they're the 3 dates. Cool, sexy online workshop at the end of the month. We've got a free monthly training, and then of course, if you are in our academy, we're doing our monthly training next month. So if you don't know about the academy, then check out the link. I'm gonna pop that link into the comment section below as well. On that note, I'm sending you lots of sunshine from Germany, and you know what? It is actually warmer here now than it is in Australia. So boo-hoo! I'm actually super excited, which means I really should be brushing up on my tan, especially since I've got my engagement party next week. So on that note, I better go and get some sun. All right, peace out. I'll see you later.